What's good, Taurus? TT is here with a almost personal tarot reading. This reading is going to be a little bit different than the normal channel messages that I usually do on this channel, along with the teletext messages that I also do. Mainly because I was just at my desk and I was pulling some cards and just doing like a little energy check, seeing what's going on in the energy, what messages coming up for Taurus, to kind of see if it's the right time to even do a reading, right? So I do have a message. I do have a message for you, Taurus. And I feel like this isn't really a channel message. This is like a very someone within our collective needs some type of clarity with this Eight of Swords. Someone needs um a personal reading. Maybe you can't afford a personal reading. Maybe you are in a position where you aren't really able to purchase a personal reading, but you feel like you're at a crossroads and you have a very major decision to make in your life right now, and you're not really sure of where you fit in the collective. Um, so I feel like the universe has picked up on your frequency. The universe has heard your call, and this is why this message is coming up for whoever may need to hear this during this time. So I'm gonna um refer to the players or the characters that show up in this reading as someone, because you're going to have to do this part you're going to have to do on your own, which is figure out where you fit in this reading. You're going to have to kind of listen to your own intuition and ask yourself, is this, which position do you personally fit in? So this is like the best way that you can utilize this collective general reading and determine or decipher kind of like what confirmations you personally are receiving from your own intuition. Okay, so if you are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you are returning, welcome back, you guys. All of my readings are timeless, but this particular reading is going to be an almost personal reading. So whenever you're guided to this reading, you are someone that has to be, you have to be really diving into your subconscious realm. You're really trying to figure out what is wrong with you, what is wrong with your love life, what is wrong with this love connection, this love thing, because I am picking up a lot of cups energy from off these cards. Like, why is love such a struggle area? Why is partnership, soulmate, such a struggle area? What is it that I'm not getting? What is it that I need to know? These are some questions that may be coming up from your subconscious mind, and I feel like all of this is coming up with this Eight of Swords in regards to something that you are trying to go deep within your mind and figure out what's keeping you restricted. With the Eight of Swords, you're trying to figure out what's keeping you stuck. Why does something feel so unfair when it comes to love and relationships? All right. I can see here with the Nine of Pentacles that you're not worried about really your finances or if you're going to make it on your own. I do feel like you got a lot going on for yourself as far as like your independence, you being able to figure out a way if you needed to figure out a way. Like, you do have options or resources. You have to be a Taurus that at least has your shit together financially. Like, you know that you'll be good on your own, or you currently are self-sufficient, independent, and you are not worried about that part. But when it comes to like relationships, Three of Cups energy, I really feel like you are someone that doesn't really fit in. Okay, the Three of Cups is telling me, like, even in a crowded room, you still feel alone. Nine of Pentacles. Even inside of a situation where everyone's laughing, they're all on the same kiki, ha ha, rete type of energy, you still feel like, I can't really trust them. I can't really open up to the people around me. You kind of like are on the outskirts or on the perimeters of those type of social gatherings. You may have had experiences in adulthood where you're struggling with kind of feeling like you're in the it crowd, or feeling like people accept you in certain social groups and social environments. There's this energy of always feeling as if you're the fourth wheel, right? You're the person that everyone will invite somewhere. Because I had a vision of like Carrie, like they'll invite you and say, you know, come out and come hang out with us and things like that, but you really don't feel like they mesh with you. You really don't feel like they genuinely want you there. You may feel like they want you there just to laugh at you, or they want you there to hurt you in some way. There's this a lot of trust, deep suppressed trust issues, deep suppressed trust trauma. All right, you may have been bullied in your younger years. You may have been around unhealthy relationships. Some of y'all have grown up around a lot of narcissists your entire life. Okay, your entire childhood. When you think back and you reflect on those memories, you've never really had a healthy projection or a healthy reflection of what a healthy love relationship looks like. All right, the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that a lot of the partnerships, family members, people in close proximity to you that you had to do every day, I do for you, you do for me, people that you cared about, okay? Anyone that you, where it had to be you and them, close proximity for sure. There was always some type of attachment or unhealthy element attached to it, because we have 2 and 2 here, so 22 could be significant. You may have had a young relationship, or you may have met someone that was like a past life relationship. This right here is giving me past life relationship energy of someone that you felt like I feel like I know you, you're familiar. You may have felt like the universe was giving you the green light, because you have like deja vu energy here. But when you look back on the relationship, you may feel like you were like setting yourself up for failure, or setting yourself up to be trapped. I get this energy of the type of dynamics where it's just the 2 of us. You see how there's the 3 of Cups here and the 2 of Cups here? So there's this energy of, at one point in your youth, in your childhood, in your perspective of relationships, you may have thought that if a person only wanted it to be just you and them and no one else, or they were very clingy to you, or they wanted like, you know, I just wanted to be it to be us against the world, ride or die type of energy. You may have thought at some point on your journey that was what love is supposed to look like, right? Someone being like, I'm afraid to lose you, or someone being like, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you in my life. Maybe at some point that was romantic, or that was like, man, that person is all in it for me, that person loves me, if they are so possessive over me with this devil energy. But I feel like you thought like that with this Wheel of Fortune, because as you were growing up, that's all you saw. You saw people clinging together. You saw people sticking together through thick and thin. No matter how unhealthy the marriage was, no matter how unhealthy the relationships were, they stuck it out. They managed to stay together, even though it was cheating and fighting and arguing. Even though with the devil card there was, you know, lies, betrayals. There were so many seasons of bad, okay? Because this is telling me that this is something that you're accustomed to seeing, or this is something that you have witnessed, and you may have found strength in feeling like, if I find someone that will ride for me like that, or if I find someone that loves me like that, that's when you have really arrived for and got the right type of mate or partner. But I get this energy with 2 here. It's like 2 is company, but three is a crowd. There's that energy of like you're in good company. You may have felt like you were in good company or in good hands, but something about this company turns out to be like, if you've ever make them wrong, or you choose to make the wrong decision, or there's like a, yes, it sounds real good. Yes, it sounds like it's the best type of relationship to have. But if you, let's say, want to go on a girls trip or our guys trip, that person may get jealous, right? Let's say that you want to expand and go on an adventure, and you're not trying to take your partner with you, then you'll see the ugly head rear up. Then you'll see the version of that person that has the attachment of like, so you're not loyal to me. Okay, this is also loyalty energy. This is also confidant, expectations, okay, rigidity, difficulty going through different cycles of changing. This is relying on each other for every little thing, being codependent of each other, and feeling as if the investment that you make in one another is supposed to secure that. It's supposed to make sure that your future is provided for and taken care of with this Two of Wands. So when you look back on your past, I feel like this decision or this crossroads that you've been on, whoever you are, of making this decision of, is it better to be on my own, or is it better to go back and try to work on something that maybe when you tried it before, or you tried this soulmate connection before, it wasn't all so great. But time passes and things like that. People mature, they grow up. So part of this energy is like, there's this curiosity, like, I wonder if someone has grown up. I wonder if someone is ready to be mature. I wonder if someone is able to finally start to be okay with me having friends and socializing and mingling with other people outside of them. Or are they still possessive, and are they still like, oh, I only want to have you to myself? Are they capable of allowing you to be independent and still be in a relationship with you without feeling as if they're going to lose you because you're spending more time to yourself? There's this energy of like, someone tends to act out or have tantrums when they start to feel like you're putting so much effort and energy into something outside of the group or the collective or the romantic relationship. Someone starts to feel jealous and envious, and it's almost a matter of time before they start to really do little devious things towards you. That's what I'm picking up on with the Three of Cups. When they start to feel like there's too many people around you, you're getting too much attention, a lot of people are interested in you, they tend to revert back to this way of functioning, this secret way of functioning, where they start to like create mischief in your life. And I feel like this person is very aware of what they're doing, because with this Five of Wands, this is telling me that this person is very aware that they're trying to send chaos energy your way. This is someone that kind of knows that when things get hectic for you and you start to feel like this person, I can't stand doing this type of energy, okay? Because I have to fan myself. It's like, because it's so subtle, you'll miss it. You know what I mean? It's like being subtly mischievous, deliberately, to kind of force you back into a recluse mode. Try to force you back into this, I'm doing it for the family, I'm doing it for the group, I'm doing it for the collective, I'm doing it for the people. It's like this way of getting you to externalize yourself. But this person wants you to make a conscious decision to choose this for yourself, even though they know that it's not good for you. And I feel like the reason why they want you to externalize your self-worth and your self-care and your ability to really give from what you have or your plate is because this person likes to relish in this sensation that It's insatiable to this person to know that you have put yourself in this position willingly. It doesn't give this person great satisfaction for them to feel like they twisted your arm and made you do it. They feel like nasty. They feel yucky. But when they can manipulate the situation to get you to willingly put yourself in that position, or for you to come to them and say, you know what, I thought about it. Moon energy. I thought about it, and it's because I want to keep the peace and because I don't want no trouble. I'm going to I'm going to save us all the headache. I'm going to save us all the discomfort. You may not even say all those explanations, but you're like, you know what, I thought about it, and I just think that we're better off working together. It will give this person so much pleasure, so much joy to know that you're choosing to work with them, right? Out of fear of losing something else that you may love, out of fear of losing something else that you want really badly. Something about this situation feels as if this toxic person perceives that it's not fair that whoever you are gets to have a new beginning. It's not fair that you get to go off and have an adventure after they have worked so hard to fight for this connection, and now you want to walk away, and now you want to be independent, and now you want to focus on yourself and work on your relationships and mingle and have groups of friends and family or people that love and support you. Meanwhile, they feel like when they were wanting to do this, maybe when they were about 22, 21, they were very like outgoing, and they were at this crossroads that you're at right now, and they feel like in the past they made a decision to choose this relationship over their freedom. They made a decision to choose this connection over their independence, right? And they committed to you some way, somehow. They committed themselves to you. They attached themselves to you. And now this person feels like it's your duty and it's your obligation to support them and to make their time worthwhile, make their sacrifice worth it. And if you think for a second, whoever you are, that you're going to just walk away from this entire situation and not take a loss, you got another thing coming. Okay? That's what I'm hearing, like this person's internal secret dialogue that they're having. If you think that you're just going to get away from this situation, okay, without losing something, you got another thing coming. Okay? This person has an obsession around wanting to know where you're headed, where you're going, what you're doing. This may be someone that likes to, they like to look into your life, remote view, monitor your doings and your actions. This person is very envious. Okay, Devil, Three of Cups, very envious, very jealous. We have the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups energy here, which on top of that, they're like, and even if you do get away for a little while, trust and know that I'll find you. This is that type of energy where I'll find you wherever you go. You can bet your bottom dollar. Like I will go and look for you. Even when you think you get away, I'll find another way in. I'll find another person. For some of you, this may be a collective of energies that tend to be attracted to you or drawn to you just to intercept this transition that you're going through, because I do feel like you're going through a transformation. Something's meant to come in for you, but you're being psychically attacked, okay, through your emotions. They try to come for your stability, but you tend to have a good handle on that. I feel like when it comes to the material realm, you tend to figure out a way how to get out of that trap, right? You find a financial solution, or shit just works out for you in some way, somehow. Whatever you're trying to bring into the material realm, that manifests for you very well. But when it comes to you being able to see clearly with this moon energy, I feel like someone keeps trying to distort your intuition, your psychic ability to see kind of like what's on the other side of this entire situation or this transition. And it has something to do with, like, it's like the devil has really just taken a liking to you, and the devil is like super obsessed with seeing you fail. And I feel like with the Five of Cups energy, you were supposed to be depressed. You were supposed to be emotionally drowning right now based off of fate. Fate and the devil is pretty much saying that you were karmically contracted to be drowning in emotional pain and suffering. In some way, somehow, you found this inspiration to evaporate the emotions that you had for a person that was making you self-sacrifice yourself, and place all of those place all of your emotional desires into yourself, and you built yourself up. This is giving me like lotto energy. This is giving me cash doll energy. This is giving me hip hop as well. Okay, I'm seeing just like hustle. This is also hustle energy. Okay, expansion. So I feel like wherever love disappointed, you invested in yourself on your own, into your Nine of Pentacles. All right, yourself. You put all that love into your self-worth. And I do feel like spiritually with the Eight of Swords, how I think that you kind of combated this emotional state, it's like the pain that was supposed to tear you down and keep you stuck emotionally, you kind of like turn the wheel in your favor and use that pain and that fear and that emotional breakdown from those experiences as purpose. This is telling me the Nine of Pentacles is you took something. This is like do or die. You took something that was supposed to kill you, destroy you, break you down, and you conquered fear. You were afraid. I am seeing here nervousness, fear. I'm seeing like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if the people are gonna like it. I don't know if what I'm selling people is gonna want to buy. In some way, somehow, like you just, even though you were tied, your hands were tied, even though you were afraid, you kind of got out of your own way and faked it until you made it, and now you're making it. And so here's this devil energy that's bringing in every karmic relationship that you've ever dealt with into your life with this retrograde energy. And I feel like by Capricorn season, okay, before Aries and Gemini season for sure energy gets here, you're gonna go through the dark side of the moon. You're gonna go through the dark side of the emotions, and I feel like you're gonna see what's been blocking you, and like the devil's about to reveal its ugly head to you. You're gonna see exactly the source of your oppression, the source of your damnation. That's what I'm feeling. I'm seeing Queen of the Dam energy, and where it came from is rooted in something way more major than I can explain, okay? Because it's like the devil and the devil energy for sure is supposed to be, this is like telling me something supernatural is aware that you're at this crossroads, okay? For sure. And it's like, hold on, I need you to hold on. And it's like your ancestors are saying, like, I need you to hold on. You almost there. Eight of Wands. It's like if I could describe this in a historical sense, this is the equivalent of trying to leave the South to go to the North. and the devil energy being aware that you're trying to break away from slavery. Okay, no matter your color, just hear me out for a second. And and I'm seeing this energy like Django, like you trying to break away. Someone feels like you are trying to change your fate. You were fated to be a slave to this situation. You were fated to be a prisoner. And you have, they've been made aware, or this devil is aware that your aspirations is to reach a partner or to connect with a person or people. Okay, it's like you want to connect with you're trying to get to the north to make a connection with someone that will ultimately allow you to part the Red Sea and pave the way. Like you're in the middle of paving the way for others just like you to have this victory and this celebration. Like you're in the process of creating the strategy, the blueprint, the manuscript, the antidote, the recipe of how to get someone, or how to get a collective of people that have gone through the same struggles as you over to the promised land, over to the north where there's no restrictions of people that don't accept you for your race, creed, color, status, right? This is no different than a person that's been ostracized in the South for being LGBT and them trying to get to a position where they're surrounded by people that accept them. That's still trying to make a choice to go where you feel welcome, right? But this devil is aware that once you make this connection, or whoever you're about to connect with, like you can feel this in your bones type of energy. It's in your DNA, right? Because DNA, our blood is created from the bone marrow. So it's in your bones. It's encoded in you and someone else. And with the Three of Wands, this is pretty much saying like people all over across the world, internationally known on the microphone, because I get stupid. All right. Will hear your voice and they will rejoice and they will hear that call. I've been walking. It's something as simple as dropping a record, or something as simple as, collaborating with someone of status, acclaim. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. There's something about you are conjuring up, okay, this love energy, okay? Songs like so great people that of influence that have made songs that to this day, no matter what generation you come from, the Wheel of Fortune, how many cycles around the sun we have revolved and evolved into, certain music just never dies. I feel like you're in the process of creating that. And with this Emperor energy, it feels as if in connection with someone else, when you make this link, there's something about when you make this link, it's like Zion. It's like you're gonna touch so many hearts. The Lovers and the Devil energy is pretty much telling me like these are the different these are some serious times. Like these are the energies that y'all have had to combat. Like, is this love? Or is this attachment? Is this codependency? Or is this the ultimate highest vibration of love? Like there's this energy of trying to be multiduplicated and trying to be in a position where you're in alignment at all times. You have 888. I have learned all that there is for me to learn. I am ready to experience that love that exists within me outside of myself. I'm ready to multiply. 3 of Cups. I'm ready to go where I know I'm welcome, where I'm loved. I'm ready to exist. Like, you're ready to thrive. And so it's not that you are doing something wrong, whoever you are. It's the fact that how quickly you're doing it, how quickly you're getting there. It's the reach and the amount of travel that your spark, that your energy crosses, across different planes here. It's where you're headed. It's how fast and how quickly things respond. Like, what I'm seeing here is like when you realize that you're in a mental fog or a mental entrapment, you can quickly eradicate it. And I feel like for some of you, the what you say with great emotions, you don't have to wait. Some people have to wait for the season or the time of the year to agree with them. This is telling me is that your ancestors have a particular type of relationship with you that supersedes time and space. Three of Cups is telling me is that um you don't need a group. You don't need a religion. You don't need a convent. You don't need a congregation. You are like a free agent. You're a solstice. Okay? A lone wolf, a lone ranger. And so, yeah, you will feel different in social gatherings, in social groups, because it will feel like, I don't really like to follow the crowd. I don't really like to do what everyone else is doing. I want to be different. I enjoy being different. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see here. And so the Lovers and the Five of Wands is pretty much telling me is that you are a boss in your own right. You are a trailblazer in your own right. And I feel like you're embarking on this journey from a space of destiny. And this is like one of the biggest burdens that's been like a pain on you, in your ass. And it has something to do with this damn devil being angry with the fact that you're aware of every trick, every ploy, every underhanded intention with the Five of Wands to disrupt your path and to create these obstacles of struggle for you. You've been on to this energy for so long, and this person is obsessed with the idea that they're mad. It's mad. I'm gonna say it's it because I can see it in the manifesting in the form of multiple people. So yes, for some of you it's like one major ass fucking pain in your ass, but for the majority it's a collection. Like, you irritate controlling people. You irritate people that are narcissistic, but they don't like to claim that they're narcissistic. You irritate the very fabric of their existence, of this draconian type of energy. You just irritate them, okay? Because it's like first of all, you make them aware that you possess true, authentic, raw love. You make them aware, okay, that this is where they want to be, but then you don't allow them to possess you. You don't allow them to have you. You don't allow them to bring you in their fold or make you a part of their groups and their organizations, and they hate you for that. They loathe you but then lust after you at the same time, because you're one slippery ass fish that just tends to just slip through the hands of so many people that have tried to capture you. Because there's multiple people here. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. So now you have this one major shark that is like everywhere you run, they're trying to like nibble at your ass, and you're trying to get away. But they're relentless. So I feel like they're aware that they're making things difficult for you on purpose. And I feel like They're interrupting your love life. At times, if they pull on your energy and you try to sever ties with this person, or you try to sever ties with this energy in general, they start to intently focus on you. Um, they want y'all finances to join together. They want you guys to collaborate, but you refuse. It's like they want you to be their, they feel like you're their other half, but you won't let them control the narrative, and that irritates them. Um, very, very interesting. Because I feel like the more that this person is trying to pursue you, the more that this person is trying to get you to do things indirectly, utilizing spell work, moon magic, or whatever. You keep going into like witness protection energy. Like you keep going like incognito. You keep switching things up. But I feel like the more that this person tries to project an or enchant an illusion, and you start to be like, oh, I like it here. Oh yeah, fantasy number 1.1. I like it here. It's like it starts glitching, and you start to see you start to resist it. You start to fight back. You start to be aware that there's something foreign in your body. There's something foreign in your mind. And you slip away again. And it's like you reverse it right back on them every single time. But it has something to do with the more that they try to do this, the more you're just paying attention to all their tips and tricks. And I feel like you then take their intentions, or what was intended to destroy you. It now becomes like a Pokemon. It now becomes something that you can charge or infuse with your own enchantment. Wow, this is pretty deep. I wasn't expecting this, but it's a little bit of everything. It's not really like just about love or just about career and finances. This is about the journey. This is about how you've lived it, how you've learned it, how you have mastered yourself. This is the other side of this story that doesn't really get the recognition and the true light of day of what you're really going through. You've been going through it for so long on your own, and you've been needing the confirmation to know you're headed in the right direction. And this is why Spirit put this here for you today, is because they're on your ass, but you have them exactly where you need them at all times. And never forget that. You got them by the balls. You hear me? And it takes a lot of cojones to do whatever it is that you're doing. And no matter what projections that they create that they can do to make your life a living hell, it is only an illusion. It is only a tactic. But you have mastered all of their tactics in every single lifetime. This is telling me incarnation after reincarnation. You are every woman. I mean, you are every man. You are every woman. You are literally you're the pentacle. Yeah. You're the ace of pentacle. You're the ace boon coon. Alright? You're that one that always gets away. The one in a million. That's what you are. You're royalty. Fuck that. Like, this is... There ain't enough hours in a day. Okay? You're the Harriet Tubmans of 2023. Okay? You're the Nat Turners of God knows how long. I don't know. You're the inventors, the shifters, those that incarnate to do exactly what you're doing right now. You're a threat. Yes. Did I say the Ten of Wands is pretty much like, because you walk around saying, hey, you know you can let that go, right? Hey, you know you can drop that burden, right? You're the, oh. You know how they make, like workers, not workers comp, but the labor unions. Y'all are the labor unions of the galaxy. You walk into there, you say, hey, oh no, you're not paying them enough for their labor. You're not getting enough for their labor. Let me show you what it really is supposed to be like. You're the silent, oh my God, y'all are reapers. You make agencies reap what they have sown. You bring in swift, like swift judgment. You make you activate people's humble yourself. This is a nice dose of humble pie. Humble yourself. You initiate the cleansing cycle on a washer machine. The load is too heavy. Well, let me help you right quick. Let me give you let me take you through the well wash. Okay? Oh, I told you, y'all are justice. All right? Y'all bring justice to the unjust. All right? Is your heart heavy? This is like literally forcing humanity to ask the scales of my eye. Do you have a heavy or a light heart? All right? Is your heart heavy? And what are you avoiding on your journey that is causing you to continue pushing for something that makes your heart heavy? Why haven't you set yourself free? Because when justice comes, justice wants to make sure that you are doing what you're doing of sound mind and of sound judgment. No longer blaming your childhood, no longer blaming your very existence as the reason why things are going on, but I am aware, Herman energy. I have done the inner work and now I'm ready to be judged for my actions, and I have no one else to blame but myself, because when this person receives final judgment, 9 of Wands, damn. This person has been trying to outrun judgment and trick their way out of a situation. It's been a long fucking journey. And they tell themselves that the way that they hold on to shit and resist the change and the growth that wants to happen, they see it like a badge of honor. So super prideful. But listen, what's supposed to happen is supposed to happen. And I feel like you cannot outrun maturity. You cannot outrun growth. These are major arcana: the Tower, the Wheel, the Devil. The devil is going to make you aware of your tactics, okay? Why you think the way you think, why you move the way you move. This is whoever is doing this. They're under deep judgment, and I feel like to avoid this judgment and this growth and maturity, they like to play this defensive game, play hardball, and they like to look for ways to find themselves out of a situation. All right, this is if I can apply the pressure necessary and make someone else feel bad about the burdens that they have to do on their own, I can outjudge and outweigh justice, because this person isn't carrying a heavy heart with the Hermit energy. They're not carrying a heavy heart. They are passing out. They're passing over their burdens onto another person. And if they can get a child, woman, or man, or anyone willing to listen to their troubles and listen to their drama and listen to their struggles, it's like they're just, transferring their burdens to other people, keeping their heart really lightweight. And the more that they do this, the less that they're actually human, or the less that they're even present. This is an escape artist. This is someone that's been so far gone from their spirit. Their spirit is not present. They have lost their spirit themselves in the process of displacing accountability. And here's where the other person tends to pick up their burdens. This is someone that will literally vent to a baby. You see this with the full card? This is someone that would vent to a toddler. They would vent to a baby. And the baby would be so annoyed and irritated and depleted and drained, and they don't give a fuck. This is horrible. This is a grown ass adult that would literally vent to a child and place all of their burdens and their worries on the shoulders of a baby. If that would mean that they would walk away less lighter. And when the guides come in to tell this person, like, hey, do you think that was right? Do you think that was good to do that? This person is like, well, they made the decision. They made the choice. But no, you didn't make them aware spiritually with this temperance card of that you were siphoning their energy, that this person was siphoning their energy and replacing their dogma and giving them their pain and their burdens and placing it on their shoulders. And now they're walking with the spirit of a heavy heart and a heavy mind and a heavy body and operating from that person's energy, while this person here that has siphoned and harvested the energy of this innocent person or child feeling lighter. This is like empty energy vampires draining earth angels, no matter how old or young they are, draining them and then justifying it by saying, well, you should have known better. You should have done your research. They're the villains. They're the bad guys, bad girls, bad guys. But what you need to understand is these people been left their bodies a long time ago. Okay? These are incarnates of, yes, for a period of time, their soul was there. But unbeknownst to you, when they went through a major life event or a life crisis, they walked out of their body. They left their body unattended. And now you're at a crossroads trying to decide if you should have empathy or continue to express empathy for someone that would literally rob, steal, kill, and destroy even the very child that they would have, if it meant that they would outwit and outrun justice. That is not. The Hermit energy is telling me, like, that is a walk-in spirit. These are under judgment. These are demonic entities taking shape-shifting form of they just keep coming back. It's like a portal. Okay? And this may be a whole lineage of this energy of a whole lineage has gone untamed or uncouth, I heard. So I'm seeing like a whole lineage has a gift of like being able to shift into different embody or adapt different like animal spirits, like embodying the spirit of the eagle or the dolphin in order to look for the silver linings in life, because these gifts have gone so untampered or so like they haven't been shown the way generation after generation after generation. They have, instead of some way, they don't hear the voice. They don't hear their call. They don't hear the warnings. They don't hear their messages. So what they've done is generation after generation, they have lost their ability to be able to hear the voice of God with this temperance and judgment call, and have made horrible decisions. And through their ignorance, they rob, steal, kill, and destroy their very own people. Because all of this psychic energy is telling me this is psychic depletion, psychic draining. Okay? Yeah. Depriving, you know what I'm saying? The matriarch system, the entire matriarchal energy, because this is telling me that this is also like what I heard, pillow talk, Daleth, Samson and Delilah. Okay, let's talk about the Bible for a second. This is also that process of absorbing another person's strength and cutting them off from being able to hear the divine, and feeling like I trusted that person, and I laid in the bed with them, and I told them all of my secrets, and I told them my abilities, my psychic abilities, and then they used it and betrayed me with it. Okay, because they felt like they were beneath. Okay, beneath someone. So I feel like in this entire situation, there's a maturity situation happening, but worry not on what to do, because as long as that portal through those people are so close to you, they have no problem hitting you where it hurts. Okay, at all. No problem hitting you where it hurts. Have no remorse for the tower that is coming for these people, the emperor. Have no remorse, because it's coming quickly. Poverty. Okay, some of y'all, this is online projection. This is also online monitoring spirits, okay, of lack, of paradigms. And they're coming in to test your strength, and they're coming in to bring other people to rock your boat. I cannot make this shit up. And I feel like they're gonna want to come in and be like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you." Your intuition gonna pick up on this shit. Like, they just trying to distract you from your focus. They're just trying to see what you up to. They want to see what you spiritually do behind the scenes. If motherfuckers want to get close to you, I want to get next to you. Oh, where you are. And then look, they want to create mischief, knock shit over, okay, and then say, "Oh, it was Taurus or whoever this reading is for that did it." But they were projecting the energy all along, and they want to pretend to be learning from you, looking for you, inspired by you, but no, 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 no. This is because this is want to take this. These are like even like spies and informants from other like groups, factions, okay, organizations that are just trying to find a way in. They just want to find a way in. They want to make sure that something is working and that you haven't picked up on it yet. Like, the shit is just so, all they're going to do is want to see how much you know so they can get more craftier. Okay, this is like finding every single time you give these energies an opportunity to like redeem themselves. All I'm seeing is they just learn how to be more of a shapeshifter. They just try to find a better way to go under the radar. So never let your left hand know what your right hand is up to, like, type of shit. That's what pretty much spirit is saying. Because you can be extremely sensitive during this time, and you are trying to figure out who is trying to put a hex on you, trying to bind you, or trying to mentally, spiritually investigate you, work on you, all types of different stuff. This is also inquisitive. Someone could be also using your own. Some of y'all have your love, like your intuition. It's like trying to make you fold on yourself, okay? By being overwhelmed and irritated to the point where you say or do things in a very like quick and abrupt way. This is hurting. This is also like, because you feel restricted or you feel stuck and you feel like someone's trying to take something from you, you may hurt someone that you love And they are just going through the motions like you are, of feeling the same energy, because this is telling me that this could be children around you that's also intuitively psychic and emotionally attuned with the energy around them. So if you've been giving to, the little people around you, and you've been feeling as if so many people are trying to take, and then you stop being able to be affectionate and you're irritated, it's like your well will dry up, and then you're just gonna, like, this is gonna force you to push you in a position where you have less fucks to give, and then one of them gets consumed. They stop believing in that. These are two different energies that have two different ways of responding to trauma. One of them sees that there's a situation that they can't fix, or that they can't believe would happen to them, and then they stop kind of believing in magic. Okay. And then there's another energy that's real proud. I feel like it's proud or astute, and they may tend to talk back a little bit. There's this energy of someone like being so high in the sky that they kind of like become an airhead a little bit, a dickhead for some. But they look like they would go out and do an investigation. Oh, I'm gonna figure out who's involved or who's in charge. And sometimes what can happen is, this is like spirit just pretty much saying, like, everybody cool your jets. When shit gets rough and shit gets hot, just bring more love into the situation. And I feel like that's kind of like where the balance is going to be restored, because the Eight of Wands is telling me that you may not have an exact connection with someone that you want, but you have many relationships around you that could use your love and use your support, that do love you. And this could be in the form of children, right? This could be your inner child. These are beautiful cards. So it's like, take a trip. Like, when things get tense in a situation or around a home or around a relationship, go on a drive, go to the beach. When the devil is fucking busy, the truth. The devil is just trying to fucking get to y'all and trying to get you guys to repeat cycles of things that have been done, and trying to get y'all back into a space. It's like, go for a ride. You may need to go and just go get some like ice cream or some shit, because you gotta like shift the mood. Sometimes you gotta do that. Okay. Even if you feel like you don't have enough, you could go out and just do fun shit together, and that's where you're gonna find spirit anyway. You're gonna be protected. They gonna get their karma. Trust me, because I feel like this is a situation that someone that's been trying to like spiritually be taxing in your life, they know that their season is over. Period. You have literally slayed your Jabberwocky. Taurus, or whoever this reading is for, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Until next time, bye bye.